Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today is one of my favorite parts of the month, which is the Planything subscription kits. Thank you so much to Planything for sending these to me. We are going to unbox the two different kits and talk about them, and then create something in one of my journals or planners using these supplies. So if you're new to Planything, Planything is a brand that is located in the Netherlands and she ships worldwide. If you're in the US, the prices you see include all tariffs and things like that, so there should be no other costs to get to your door. And if you're in Europe or other places, you can get these items, which she has a bunch of base tapes, which I absolutely adore. The tapes that I use all the time to put in my journals when I'm creating waterfall tabs and things like that. Okay, so we have two different subscriptions. We have a washi tape subscription, which is 6 washi tapes. And then we have a planner subscription, which usually has 3 washi tapes, a sticker book, and some other stuff. These are separate themes. They are different. There is no overlap between the two. By the way, I do have an affiliate link down below if you choose to shop. And if you get any individual items, my code AMY10 will work to save you 10%, but it does not work on the subscriptions. All right, so here is our March washi tape kit. I see a lot of purple. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are going to get a piece of paper to swatch these out on. I'm gonna take off all the plastic too to save a little bit of time. All right, so we are gonna just move in a little bit, and here's a close look at the 6 tapes, and we are going to lay them out on this piece of paper. So these tapes are, I believe, 10 meters of tape, which is quite a bit. Always look at, when you're buying washi tapes from various places, look at how many meters of tape you get, because it varies greatly. So Planything tapes, I believe, usually have 10 meters of tape, which is the most you'll find. My tapes and Planything tapes have that. Oftentimes on Amazon, you'll only find like 5 meters of tape or something like that, so just be aware. I really like the purple and yellow. Oh my gosh. This one is like these little like dots, but they're not perfectly circular. They're more like paint dots, so they look really cool. And then this is a tea set. So there's like maybe some lavender or some other purple floral, and then a teapot and a teacup, and that is so cute. All right, we have what I call base tape, which here's a grid. I see stripes as well. Where is the end of this? If you ever have trouble getting the tape up the first time, like if it starts ripping and stuff, that's normal. Just try to keep pulling it up until you can get the whole thing going. The hardest part is getting the washi tape started sometimes. Okay, where is the end? This one is stripes, but it, just like the dots here, it has kind of like a painted look, so they're not 100% even, and they're really cute. I like that. Okay, and what shape is this? This is a very pale yellow. And what is the pattern? It is just dots, and they are, this is really hard to see with lighting and editing and all of that, but here, maybe if it's in the shadow a little bit, you'll see it's like this really pale yellow circles. I hope you could see that. Okay, so that was the washi tape kit. And now, readjust everything. Let's take a look at the planner kit. You can get one or the other or both, and it is a subscription model, so I believe there's like a minimum amount of months to subscribe. Sometimes items come separately later after the fact, but not always. The only way to like secure it for sure is to get it in the subscription. Okay, look at this paper pad. This is so cute, perfect for a to-do list. And it's different on the back. Okay, we have this one with these kind of like tropical florals and like tropical seating area, and then we flip it over and it's these girls with these awesome tropical outfits and not lemons, oh my god, oranges in the back. This is so cute. I'm gonna use this for my grocery list. Okay, we've got 3 tapes. We've got the scrapbook paper and we've got a sticker book, Seasonal Life. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the scrapbook papers. There are usually 3 double-sided papers. So we've got a spring cafe and Hello Spring on the back. That cafe is stunning. I love this scrapbook paper. And then this one has 4 little papers you can do. Look at this huge window. That is so cute. And then just snowflakes on the back. Okay, let's look at the tapes and then do the stickers last. All right, so we have a tropical tape and then 2 base tapes. Okay. Very cute. And this one is like a grid tape, but it's got different colors on the different lines. That's cool. We've got like a deep red and orange and like a beige or brown on the grids. That's really cool. And then this one is kind of like zigzags. This one definitely works with like the winter stuff really well. Like the snowy vibes. Okay, and let's move on up close so you can see those. You see the color difference between all the different lines? That is so cool. Okay, so then we have our sticker book. And this is a 20-page sticker book. Yes, 20 sticker sheets with lots of different seasonal things. So we've got spring here. Super cute. Bunnies. The oranges. I love the orange theme. This is so good. Absolutely love this one. Okay, we've got some boxes to go with it. And then this is more fall. Very, very cute. We've got our winter stuff here. I know exactly what we're doing already. Okay, so super cute. All right, so we have all of those. If you're interested, you can go grab them now. They're available now at the Planything website. I'll link it down below. But right now we are going to create a Dutch door spread in my journal. I am just getting ready for March. So this is my March cover page. It's where I write down the monthly memories that I want to remember. And then my daily journaling will start here. So what I want to use is all the tropical things. I know that's a little more summer and less spring, but I think they're so cute. So we are going to use those. And we are going to use these 2 tapes as well as I want to use this. This is very cute. So how do I want to use this? I want to create a pocket. Do I want to create a pocket for the page? Then have some journaling cards in the back? Okay, if we cut this in half, we could make a pocket and have journaling cards. Yes. So we're gonna try to cut this straight down the middle. as best we can. That worked out really well. We're going to turn this one into a pocket and then use these two as journaling cards. So again, try to cut this straight. This little device I really like because I can do different things with it. I can do some wavy lines or some dashed lines, etc. But I can't always do perfect cuts with it, whereas my one that's like a knife that I press down like that, it does a perfectly straight line. Sometimes this gets a little off. Speaking of which, maybe, this is how it changes, by the way. Maybe we're gonna do some dashed lines on our pocket once I figure out the pocket size. Ooh, okay. So these are the journaling cards. It needs to fit that. So we are gonna make some folds to make a pocket. Just gonna fold along these lines because that's as good a spot as any to make the pocket. And then in order to do this, we also are gonna make it a little bit shorter so that these don't go all the way in. They're like sticking up. So like that. So let's put the pocket here. Okay, so with that, you can see all these lines here. We don't need this much excess going on. So I'm gonna trim it down first of all, because we don't need all this stuff inside. Okay. And then the other thing for folding, when we're putting this on the page, you can make a little corner here, and I'm also gonna make a slit right here so it folds nice and easy. Okay, all that is excess, we'll recycle it, and this is gonna turn into our pocket. But before I put it down, I want to get some stitching on it. I think that would look cool. Let's actually practice real quick. I haven't used this in a while. Let's just see what it looks like doing it here. Well, it's more like, oh, it's the fold. It makes it fold really nicely. Should we do it along this to make the fold? Let's try it. Okay, so look at how easy that bends. And I don't think we actually need these little bits. So I'm gonna take them off. Okay, so we did it on this side. Let's get it here too. So this makes folds. I thought it made stitch marks. As you can see, I haven't used that part much. I like the wavy line too. It does a wavy cut. Okay, this one, trying to make sure I line up. Okay. Very cool. Oh, I remember. I haven't made a pocket in a long time, you guys. We do it this way, so these bits are not folding over each other weirdly. So they fold nicely and don't stick out the sides. Okay. Now, that folded so well with that, I'm really curious what this one does. So, oh, that just makes a line for folding as well. So this one's like more like tearable, and folding, not terrible isn't bad, but like you could tear it if you want to. It's perforated, but it also bends really nicely. This one just makes the bend. Super cool. Okay, anyways, moving on. We are gonna make a Dutch door, a set of waterfall tabs, as well as have a pocket in there. Now the pocket might go on the back page because that's the one that's not gonna get cut. And we are gonna make one Dutch door that is not waterfall tabs as well, using these items. So we are gonna start with since we're doing 3 Dutch doors. We're going to start with the very back one using this. We're going to put it like here. Just make sure I put it in a straight line, because I did not. Okay, we're going to leave this laying over the edge so that I can place my first sticker on this page so I know where we need the Dutch doors to be. Okay, so looking at these ladies, none of them are fully symmetrical, right? But they're close enough that we could make things work, I think. Also, okay, looking at this, see her elbow sticking out that way. This girl's elbow is sticking out that way. I think we could do something with that, perhaps. We're gonna go for that. So I am gonna grab this one because I like the way her elbow sticks out. So we are gonna do it there. Or do I want the face? I think I want the face sticking out. We're gonna stick her to the side. I don't wanna hide the face in the Dutch door. I want the face to be shown. So we're gonna do it like this so that we can see her face. And on the next page, we are gonna make sure that it's not going before her face. I chose too many pages. We're gonna, since I've started putting stuff down, we're just gonna add another Dutch door to it. Can we do that? Do you think it'll work? Okay, I'm kind of framing this out a different way than I normally do just to make sure I line things up right. Okay, we're gonna put this here. I can always move it. I wanna make sure, yeah, I can see her face in this one. Okay. So, and then if we have that there, will we have enough stickers for this, guys? Okay. Yeah, we'll have enough stickers. I want to use her on this page. Now, she's not perfectly symmetrical, but I think we can make it work. And we're going to put her right here. Maybe a little over. Because I want to be able to see the washi tape behind it. So let's get her foot right on the side so we'll be able to see the washi tape at least on parts of her. The hat may stick over and things like that. Okay. We have kind of our idea. So I'm going to go ahead and trim these and cut these pages before we do the rest of it. We're doing this in all sorts of weird order today. And the pocket, I think, will go on the very back. It's a pocket's always a fun little add-on to do. I love pockets. It's a fun little spot to put some hidden journaling, or you can add in like photos or things like that after the month. And super fun. So we're just getting the easy waterfall tabs done first. Waterfall tabs are just when you're doing like these straight cuts like this and they kind of cascade like a falling waterfall. So you can easily make your first Dutch doors just doing this across a bunch of pages. And it's a nice easy step for getting comfortable with making cuts in your journal. Okay, so one thing we are going to do is use my corner rounder on these ones because it's something I like to do to make these pages match with the edges here. And it's unnecessary, like it's not a required part of making a waterfall tab, but I just like to do it. If you don't have a corner rounder, you can either just leave it like this or use your scissors and try to kind of estimate a round corner and just cut off the sharp edge. But we'll use this little guy, just like that. Okay, so waterfall tabs are done. And this little pocket is going to go in here when we're to that point. I don't want any extra stuff on the page right now as I'm laying things down. Let's do this one first. Okay, things that we can use. Dropping the tape and things. There we go. Let's see, I actually want to grab another clip as well, just to hold the book open. All right, we are just going to make a collage going down this page, following where we left the girl so that we can, you know, still see this tape during once we've made the cuts and everything. Okay, so I'm looking for like fairly symmetrical items, things that I'll be able to use on both sides of the page. Yeah, just had to suddenly double check that we did have duplicate items because that would be a shame. Look at this swimsuit, that is so cute. Okay. Okay, and then like one more thing, the fan. That's a nice easy one. Just to go like that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut this and get the back side of the page because we wanna make sure we don't accidentally use one of the stickers we need on the back on the next Dutch door. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. That is so cute. And then if we just turn this, oh, that's great. Okay, now let's get this backside done though. I have this girl. We'll see how well she works. Works pretty well. As always, what I always say is the backside doesn't work perfectly unless you're using those Dutch doors that are designed for, or stickers that are designed for Dutch doors. So we have to make our best effort, and I always do the stickers on the front first so that the one that's a little bit imperfect will be from the back. Okay, so just look for those orange slices. Oh, I think it's on this page. Yeah, there we go. All right, the pillows. And again, this won't always be perfect. Like, that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is put it upside down or rotate it a little bit to make it a little different. I think upside down is the way to go on this one. And then really any oranges will do because actually this one works really well because we had to get in right there to fill that. Cool. Okay, the swimsuit. Oh, this is a cute swimsuit too. We're going to put that on the next page so that we have swimsuits on both pages. And then the fan. This is such a fun theme. I love the bright colors. Okay. So there's that first part, and we're gonna do one going up this way as well. Okay, so I know I want the swimsuit, so let's just go ahead and put that there and make sure if we go like that, yeah, that works. Okay. We also should have some oranges as part of this. And what else? The hat will work pretty well. So let's put that in, but again, make sure we're not going over too far. I really love this drink, but the umbrella's kind of getting in the way, so I'm wondering if I can sticker surgery it, or if I shouldn't try. Let's do the bag. And let's just do another orange. This is an orange theme after all. That'll work really well. Okay. Something like that. Okay. We'll trim this up and figure out the back side, and then we can just get like all the journaling stuff done, like our little pocket. This cutting board needs to move down to get the very end of that. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so 4 Dutch doors in this one. All right, our 4 Dutch doors. Let's finish this one. Does the little piece that I just trimmed work? Not so well. We'll see if we can find something else. Otherwise, we'll make it work. Okay, where? There's the bag. And here's the hat. And then some more oranges. And spin it till it fits. Try to make it work. That'll do. Okay. That bathing suit is here. Now it does not have the little tie going right there, so we have a little bit of a gap, but as always, that's okay. The back side isn't perfect, and in fact, this one right here is not going to be perfect on the back because her elbow is not sticking out. Her sleeve is coming out a little bit, so it's not horrible, but it's okay. All right, let's try this orange one and see if we can do something. You know, I don't hate that. It doesn't come all the way to the edge here, but it follows the shape of it. Okay, so we have all our Dutch doors done. Look at that. We will need to put something here, and we need to get our pocket down. So next up is the pocket. I want it to be hidden. I also want it to fit our journaling cards, so I can't have it be up here because then they'll stick out. So I want it to be at least like here. That looks like a good spot. So double-sided tape, and just you tape the folds you made Did I just run out, or am I having... I just ran out? No, it's stuck. Oh my gosh, look. That hasn't happened in a while. Okay, so why is it stuck? Why did the mechanism stop turning? We are gonna troubleshoot this and then get back to it. All right, got this one all fixed up and stickied, and we're just gonna put it right here. So there's our fun little pocket, and these will sit like that. Okay, so you might be asking yourself though, now how do I write on it? Because it's completely covered. We're gonna put some of the boxes onto this back side so that we have the decoration on the front and boxes to write on the back. So this side, right? This one, we can just do a nice large box, and then this one we will do a couple of boxes. This one we're going to get at least one more box on as well. This pink one. Like that. So we have some journaling space. Wait a minute. I want these to be the front. Oh my gosh. Time for a fix. Okay, I'm only going to fix one at a time so that I don't have all these extra pieces sitting out. Luckily, these stickers are so nice and thick and peel up so easily. So there's really no issues. See, I make mistakes too. I leave them in so that you guys see the whole process. No hidden mistakes over here. Most mistakes you make on your paper are fixable. Okay, we've got that one. Can we fix this one? Okay, we tore a little bit right there, but that's okay because that is going to go, you know, in the same place. We're going to put the sticker back down on it. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, here we go. And there we go. Perfect. Now we have the different designs popping out. It's not all the same design anymore. Good. Okay. So now what I'd like to do is on this one have decorations coming through. And I have been looking at all these like house type decorations. So this hanging chair we're going to put up at the very top like it's hanging over the edge. We'll trim everything in a minute. I just want to get stuff coming all the way down. And since we're doing like house type items here, this girl in a chair will work. And again, I want to make sure I see her face. Here's a little table. Here's a whole sitting area. That's kind of cool. And then this bathtub with all the greenery coming out of it is pretty cool. And it'll fit just like that. Okay, so that is our little collage going down the side because I really wouldn't journal here anyways. So trimming it all up. And we are going to need some more boxes than what we have in this sticker book. So I am going to grab some boxes and see what works with it. Let me think on that for the boxes. All right, for boxes, we're just gonna go with a classic. I just got a ton of these, like 3 of this one sticker book for Mojo Jojo Plans because I'm always using black boxes. So we'll be throwing those in. But first, we have this, but what we need next is this. So I want to do one of the ones where I go this way, like this one. But we need a few stickers down first. So we are going to do that and get some designs on this page. So I'm just gonna put 1 sticker on every corner. Definitely want a girl on this page, so we'll put her in because we don't have her in here yet. So that is cool. All right. Now on these pages, since we have some extra space on this page, we're going to get 2 girls in here in opposite corners and then something over here that works with it. Should we use one of the items we used over here? Like, I kind of want something big, like the sitting area. I think that is really pretty, and I had to cut it off on the other page. So let's just use it like that. Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to get washi around this page to frame it and bring this washi tape up here so it's used more than once. I think this grid tape is so cool. It is, I haven't seen grid tapes that do multiple colors like that. It's also imperfect lines on the grid tape, like they're not perfectly even, so it's like kind of got that hand-drawn look, which I also really appreciate. So I'm just trimming around these stickers. I can trim that a little bit more too. Just give me a moment. Okay, so this one feels a little bit out of place, so I'm just gonna take off that bit. Okay, now get all this washi tape unstuck from me. And there we have this beautiful little frame. Now I kind of feel like right there and right here could honestly actually use a tiny bit of tape. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. If I do that, yeah, that really needs to have a piece too. Okay. It'll go a straight line right here. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So then this one, we're going to keep that and take out all of that. Yeah, and then again, straight line right about here, just like that. Okay. The corner got clipped a little, but I'm not going to redo it. If things are not exactly perfect, that's okay. Saying it more to myself than to you. Okay, we're going to get some layered boxes in here, not on this page, but on each of these other pages, and then decide if any other stickers need to go in with it. All right, so we will start with, these are some really long boxes over there. We will start with a larger box on this page to kind of match that one. And we'll put it down here for some balance so they're not right next to each other. Okay, I think another large one will fit on this page as well. And then we will start lessening the size of the main sticker. I like to put out one sticker per page and then come back and do the layering. On these first pages, for like the first sticker I put down, I'm using the ones with the boxes or the lines because I like them. They used to be really dark lines and I did not like those. Now they're gray lines, so they're not quite as bold, and I think they look really great. Okay, so I did it at the top and the bottom. Let's go ahead and do two that are a little more centered. So not quite at the bottom and towards the spine instead of towards the edge, just for some variety of placement. But as always, when I'm placing stickers for the boxes, I look for corner to corner, left to right, center, center, like some evenness to pull the spread together. Does that make sense? Okay, so this one won't have a matching sticker because we've got this box, so I can really do whatever I want. So I think, I'm just looking at where things are. I think right here is good, just having it like that, and then maybe having one sticker up here for the date when we get to that. Let's just do that now. Okay, so these are the little stickers. I like to use these for the date. So we're gonna put one right there. Let's go ahead and put this here. Only 2 stickers here because we've got one up there. But on these, we might do 3 layers. We'll see. Okay, and on these ones, again, I'm looking at some balance. So I did this one on the lower end, so I'm going to do this one on the upper end because that balances out. And then I'm going to grab these ones because date stickers, and instead of putting them at the top, I layer them in with my set of boxes. There we go, that one's ready. All right. Now this page, we're starting to have a little bit more space, so I could go for some slightly larger boxes with it. Though these are normal size, like classic size boxes. Is there anything mid? Yeah, here we go. And you will see me do this a lot. This layering pattern, I think, just looks really good, where you have one layered over another and then one offset. I just really like the way that looks. Experiment, try different things, find what you love. But this is the one that I just really love. It brings me a lot of joy to have this kind of layered box. Okay, so we have some more space here. So we do that. Now this one's interesting because it is so large, so we don't really have space for like something coming out here that's not layered. So I put this one down below so that we can have it layered out this way. because I really do like having date stickers, places where I can just write the date. Because I do about 1 page a day. Okay. Now, this one, let's go, is that too small? What if idea, okay, something a little different since this is so different anyways. Do that, take another sticker the exact same size and do it sideways. And we'll put the date sideways. That'll work. Okay, and then this one, just like this page, it's got enough going on, it doesn't need a box. I can just write like March whatever up there or wherever. Okay, cool. There we go with Mojo Jojo Plans boxes. And we're just gonna quickly go through and see if there are any stickers we wanna add. Like this has a lot going on. I don't think I wanna add a sticker there. Okay, this tape is starting to peel right there. I'm just pushing it down. If you have tape peeling, oh, like right there, grab a double-sided tape, peel up the washi tape and stick it down. When you cut washi tape super thin like that, it doesn't have a lot of like area with the sticky on it. And so it tries to peel up sometimes when you're making those really thin little cuts. So just getting a little bit of double-sided tape to help is really great. And that's completely normal when you're making these cuts that are not straight lines, because then you have this really skinny little piece and it doesn't want to stick. So any washi tape you have, if you're making cuts like that, it may be a problem. So get a double-sided tape. Okay. Now we are just going to add in a few things, because like over here, we don't have a lot of decorations. So we are just going to have that there. Maybe add this one too. This one I don't mind so much because of these, but maybe we'll want to balance it. Let's think on that. Over here we need something, so let's grab that. And we haven't used this bag yet. That's so cute. Okay, and then right here is a perfect spot for something. And we have not used that smiling girl in the sun hat yet. And she actually will fit right there really nicely, I think. Yeah, okay, just a tiny trim. Okay, and then right here we should put something too, because it's very empty on this side. So these shoes are pretty fun. And then sunglasses, since we're in the kind of fashion thing right here. Just like that. Okay. I think we're done. All right, so here is our 4 Dutch door spread with a pocket. All right. This looks so cool. As a reminder, this subscription kit from Planything is available now, so you can go grab that before it sells out. I have an affiliate link down below if you choose to shop. All right, thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.